Hi, I'm Chris Blakeman, and we're going to unbox the new top-of-the-line Baby Lock Solaris. So the new machine has tons of new features. We're really excited about them. They've really done a lot to improve what the Destiny had. Of course, we've got some handy-dandy tools in here. Let's see what we got. So what's inside? We're just going to cut open the box. Of course, we got our scanning frame. Ooh, and this is exciting. This is our new spool stand. So this is really fun. So inside, this is the new telescoping spool tree that's going to go up in the upper container. So that's going to be fun. We have our new toolbox. Look at this big toolbox. This is fun. We all know how great the last toolbox was and all the feet that were inside of it. All the different things that Baby Lock generously gives us with top-of-the-line machines. Let's take the tape off and see what's inside. I really like how these buttons are all chromed too. So the new finish on the plastics too, you'll see are a matte finish. They're not as reflective, so they're less prone to scratching on the new machine. So we're really excited that the new plastic finishes are really good on these new top of the lines. And look how that just opens right up. All of our new accessories. Some of these feet we're familiar with. And we can see we have some nice storage on the inside here. They've really given us a generous amount of space to store everything, a little bit of extra space. So that's going to be great. All right, so now let's go ahead and pop this back on. These have these little ears right here, so it's going to fit in. Nice and tight. And look, there's a big opening for our stylus too. So the new stylus is going to fit right there, the new sensor pen. It's wireless, so that's going to be exciting. Go ahead and get this out of the way. And look at these awesome patterns that we made at training. The new big hoop that's coming. Really beautiful. New fill lines, new abilities with the stitches. We inverted these running line stitches using the new IQ Designer features. New IQ Designer features. We're really excited about that. All right. It's great. This accessory box is really nice. Okay. So now, let's go ahead. This is the module box. Look at that. It's a bigger module, so that's exciting. All right. Look at the new hoop. Wow. So big. Yeah, and look at this. This bracket's a metal bracket, so we have a nice heavy-duty metal bracket for hooping. It's much more substantial. They've injection molded this with just more density. You can tell it's a better hoop. And we've got an actual hoop size here. They print the actual hoop size on the hoop, the actual embroidery area. Okay, this isn't just the hoop size. That's the embroidery area, which is a 10 and 5/8 by 16 inches. So that's a big, we got a big hoop going here. That's great. How exciting is that? And of course, we got a 4x4, 9.5 by 9.5, 5x7, so some standard hoop sizes as well. Okay, and look at this new embroidery module. This new embroidery module has that plastic matte finish, so no more scratching on here. They've redesigned the materials, so when you use your bigger embroidery hoop and it's sliding all around on there, it's not going to scratch your pretty module. So that's exciting. All right, that's a nice module. Look at how big this is now to accommodate that bigger hoop size. Very impressive. Super impressed by that. We'll go ahead and slide this back in. The packaging is really nice. These are rated for really high drop tests, so the machinery is safe when it travels. Baby Lock does a great job with transporting their materials and equipment. And of course on the bottom we have glides, these little nubs that pop out, and then these neoprene rubber feet to go ahead and stabilize things while it's running. So this is great. We'll go ahead and take off the packaging here. All right, now what we've been waiting for, we're going to take the machine out. Just got to cut the tape.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Ready to see the best machine in the world? Look at that screen.
That is huge.
It's a huge screen. It's like an iPad, the size of this screen. How exciting. And of course this new finish, it's very shiny. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful machine, that gold color. A little bit of sparkle in there. And this is really amazing. New needle plate system. So the needle plate system just pops right off. It's amazing. So let's go ahead and fire it up. I'm sure there's a fun intro song that's gonna play, which is always fun. So we'll plug this in here. That's fun. And of course we want English. And we'll wait on that for now. All the chimes are different. We've got these great fun harp sounds. The Stylus, the new Stylus, is wireless. So let's take a look at the new Stylus. This is fun. Has a rubber tip end to work on the screen. And then we have a light sensor. I gotta put a battery inside of this. There's a light sensor to do your controls while you're sewing, so you can change your width, your length. You can do your sewing controls real time and change the settings of the stitch in real time. So this is really fun too. When we go ahead and open our spool stand, the tree opens up, spool pins go out, and then it's magnetized. There's 2 magnets on the bottom. Set it in place. Okay. And boy, I tell you what, this new machine is so quiet. It is so quiet when it runs. Very exciting. Of course, there's a bobbin ready to go inside of here, so that's great. When you take the needle plate off, you can simply release it and it comes right off. We can see the inside of the bobbin area. The shuttle carriage makes it easy for cleaning if we need to. No screwdriver. So let's wind up a little bit of thread here. The new Bobbin Winder has adjustable bobbin fill. So we can go ahead and tell the machine how much bobbin thread we want to wind. So let's go ahead and wind up a bobbin real quick here. And we'll go at full speed. And of course it's whisper quiet. Getting a nice even fill. And this machine's beautiful in the front. I mean, the whole body of the machine with the new plastics that are on here. They've got sparkle inside of them, inside of the gold color. 13-inch throat now, so we have a much bigger throat space. The actual footprint of the machine, similar to the Destiny, it's a little bit bigger, but they've improved that throat space without extending the whole body of the machine too far. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. Load our bobbin. Of course, it's so easy to load a baby lock bobbin. Just goes very fast. Pops right on. And the threading is very user friendly. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this has actually been upgraded as well. They've changed the angle of that guide to catch the thread a little bit better for the needle threader. And it's perfect right out of the box. Isn't that great? Okay, let's go ahead and take a listen to this machine. And boy, look at these stitches. The interface is totally updated. So we have a very nice interface going here. You can actually change your stitches up here. You can adjust what menu you want. And we can select decorative stitching. The decorative stitching on this machine actually is faster than the Destiny. And look at this. They've changed the character decorative stitch menu. They've updated it, made it very user friendly to change your menus. Here's some fun decorative stitches here. Some fun sayings here. Some hearts. So there's some new patterns, some new stitches. This is very exciting. Lots of new stitches. And so let's go ahead. And you can still use your finger if you like. The rubber stylus works really well. I recommend using it. In training, it worked great. So let's go ahead and fire up the machine. We have a nice, beautiful decorative stitch there. Let's go ahead and look at another stitch. It's a fun clamshell. So it's stitching beautifully.
And on knit.
And we're stitching on knit. This is actually a very stretchy fabric. And that feed system is really doing a great job. Now let's take a listen to the embroidery module real quick before we end the video. with the machine. And the system's just booting up. Look at this screen. This is amazing. We'll go into embroidery. Take a quick look here. Listen to that.
Wow.
So quiet. So quiet. And we have so many patterns now. Here's some exclusive patterns. We've got holidays, home accents, novelty, ocean life, quilting, celebrities, vintage, heirloom, coastal. I mean, there's so many choices here now in the exclusive designs that Baby Lock is offering. Very exciting. And of course, I'll show you one last thing here. IQ Designer, they have added so much more to this machine. We have all these different options now. There's different fill patterns. We have different running line patterns. In the running line patterns, we can go ahead and jump in here and see this here.
Cool.
Now we have running line patterns, different options in the running line patterns. We could do half of a feathering stitch. You can set that and fill it depending on the shape that you might pick. You can pick a shape, and you could bring it in. We could do a leaf, and look at that. So a lot of options now, but there's so much to show. We're gonna have to end the video. Thanks for watching the unboxing video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe please, for more up-to-date sewing machine information, sewing machine tips and tricks, fun things like that.